1. A person who never made a mistake never tried anything new. 2. Peace cannot be kept by force, it can only be achieved by understanding. 3. The world is a dangerous place, not because of those who do evil, but because of those who look on and do nothing. 4. It has become appallingly obvious that our technology has exceeded our humanity. 5. Imagination is more important than knowledge. 6. The measure of intelligence is the ability to change. 7. Education is not the learning of facts, but the training of the mind to think. 8. Science without religion is lame. Religion without science is blind. 9. We can't solve problems by using the same kind of thinking we used when we created them. 10. The only thing necessary for the triumph of evil is for good men to do nothing. 11. Strive not to be a success, but rather to be of value. 12. The true sign of intelligence is not knowledge but imagination. 13. The world will not be destroyed by those who do evil, but by those who watch them without doing anything. 14. Coexistence can only be achieved through mutual respect and understanding. 15. Humanity is not at the mercy of fate, but the captain of its own soul. 16. The difference between genius and stupidity is that genius has its limits. 17. The most beautiful thing we can experience is the mysterious. It is the source of all true art and all science. 18. We should take care not to make the intellect our god. It has, of course, powerful muscles, but no personality. 19. The only limit to our realization of tomorrow will be our doubts of today. 20. It is not that I'm so smart, it's just that I stay with problems longer. 21. If you want to live a happy life, tie it to a goal, not to people or things. 22. The human spirit must prevail over technology. 23. Life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving. 23. It is the supreme art of the teacher to awaken joy in creative expression and knowledge. 24. The greatest glory in living lies not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. 25. You have to learn the rules of the game, and then you have to play better than anyone else. 26. The pursuit of truth and beauty is a sphere of activity in which we are permitted to remain children all our lives. 27. It is not the strongest of the species that survive, nor the most intelligent, but the one most responsive to change. 28. The only thing that interferes with my learning is my education. 29. The only thing we have to fear is fear itself. 30. Science is a wonderful thing if one does not have to earn one's living at it. 31. The only source of knowledge is experience. 31. Humanity is going to require a substantially new way of thinking if it is to survive. 32. Reality is merely an illusion, albeit a very persistent one. 33. The purpose of life is to live it, to taste experience to the utmost, to reach out eagerly and without fear for newer and richer experience. 34. In the middle of difficulty lies opportunity. 35. We cannot solve our problems with the same thinking we used when we created them. 36. Try not to become a man of success, but rather try to become a man of value. 37. The only thing that interferes with my learning is my education. 38. Where there's a will, there's a way. 39. Education is not the filling of a pail, but the lighting of a fire. 40. Science is a way of thinking much more than it is a body of knowledge. 41. The only way to do great work is to love what you do. 42. Creativity is contagious, pass it on. 43. Small is the number of people who see with their eyes and think with their minds. 44. Intellectual growth should commence at birth and cease only at death. 45. Life is like a book, some chapters are sad, some are happy and some are exciting. But if you never turn the page, you will never know what the next chapter holds. 46. In the end, we will remember not the words of our enemies, but the silence of our friends. 47. the important thing is to not stop questioning. Curiosity has its own reason for existing. 48. The more I learn, the more I realize how much I don't know. 49. Imagination is everything. It is the preview of life's coming attractions. 50. The world is a dangerous place to live, not because of the people who are evil, but because of the people who don't do anything about it. 51. If you want peace, you don't talk to your friends. You talk to your enemies. 52. A person starts to live when he can live outside himself. 53. The only way to escape the corruptible effect of praise is to go on working. 54. The world is not dangerous because of those who do harm but because of those who look at it without doing anything. 55. I am not only a pacifist but a militant pacifist. I am willing to fight for peace. 56. Peace cannot be kept by force. It can only be achieved by understanding. 57. An empty stomach is not a good political advisor. 58. A man's ethical behavior should be based effectually on sympathy, education, and social ties. No religious basis is necessary. 59. The only source of knowledge is experience. 60. The measure of intelligence is the ability to change. 61. It is not that I'm so smart, but I stay with the questions much longer. 62. The important thing is not to stop questioning. Curiosity has its own reason for existing. 63. In the middle of difficulty lies opportunity. 64. We can't solve problems by using the same kind of thinking we used when we created them. 65. Creativity is contagious. Pass it on. 66. Science is not only a disciple of reason but also one of romance and passion. 67. Life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving. 68. If you want to live a happy life, tie it to a goal, not to people or things. 69. I have no special talent. I am only passionately curious. 70. I never think of the future. It comes soon enough. 71. Reality is merely an illusion, albeit a very persistent one. 72. The only real valuable thing is intuition. 73. Education is not just the learning of facts, but the training of the mind to think. 74. The difference between genius and stupidity is that genius has its limits. 75. If you want to live a happy life, be compassionate. 75. Success is not the key to happiness. Happiness is